friend. First of all, I'm really thankful to you because you started to watch this video. It's my honest request to you that you please watch this video throughout and then put a thumbs up to this video if you like it and subscribe to this channel if you already have it. So what you can see on my screen is the Spin the Bottle 2-player game. So earlier I said that I have shifted from Code Studio to Thunkable. Yeah, I have already done the same, but it's not that we'll just be in Thunkable, we'll just stay over there, we'll not shift to any other platform. So we'll work in Code Studio also and we'll work in Thunkable also. So today I have the work in Code Studio and this is a Spin the Bottle 2-player game, as I said. So I run and check from here only. I input the 2 number and I click on spin. My bottle starts to spin. If I choose, for example, left, where does it stop? Okay, so it stopped in the left only, so I didn't know this. Now if so it's an Indian truth or dare game also. We sometimes play that. Okay, I am choosing left, you choose right. Whoever's side the bottle will be faced, that person will have to choose truth or dare and then we'll perform the activity. So this is a very popular game in India. Now let's come to the designing part first. I have a text input over here. I have a button over here. I have a blank label over here. And then I have many images over here. See? Many images over here. Okay? So that's all for the designing part. Now if I shift to the coding part, this is the coding. So at first when I click on run, it's implied that when clicked on run, this will happen. Hide element left. So all these images are named as left, right, top, bottom. So hide element left, hide element right, hide element top and hide element bottom. All these will be hidden when I click on run. Now when button 1 is clicked, if get number text input equal to 2, then time loop 500. So it's of milliseconds, so it means 5 seconds. Within 5 seconds, this will happen. Hide element left, hide element right, variable x equal to random number 1 to 10 and I have given it a random number. So the game will be like when this random number will fall from a certain number to a certain number. When any number between these will fall, this picture will be shown. For example, left will be shown, right will be shown, like that. Now set text label 1 to x. So x is this variable as I already declared. So before we start the coding, we have to remember that we declare a variable which we need, not all the variables. So if there are 2 parts of the coding, we better start with one variable which is required for the first part, all the variables required for the first part before we start with it, and all the variables required with the second part before we start with the second part. Even we better do it in the first part only. We declare all the variables first, then we start with the coding. I did the same. I have only one variable over here and I have already declared. So variable is a placeholder kind of thing. I think you are aware of that. You have watched all my videos and they're all explained in a very clear way. Now variable x is random number 1 to 10 and set text label 1 to x as I already said. Now if this x is more than 5, then the right element will be shown. And if it's less than 5, this is the random number, then the left element will be shown. Means if any number comes up which is less than 5, then the left element will be shown, and if it is more than 5, the right element will be shown. So it's easy. So it's really very easy for me. It was very easy. Now notice one thing carefully. This if statement. This if conditional statement is very important for our coding. Before we move on to our serious coding, publishable apps and games, we need to know about this if statement. So we are not sure what will happen, what the user will input and which number will show. I'm not telling that first will show the left bottle, then the right, left, right, left, right. So that's like I know when it will stop, at what it will stop. Not like that. Okay. So the computer doesn't know. It's just showing a random number. Now if this is done, then this can happen. So it's I think that this can happen, so then this will happen. So if statement is important in this way. And now time loop Then a time loop of 10,000 milliseconds, which is 10 seconds, is over. Then I stop the time loop. Now, this is all the coding required for spinning the bottle to play game. Now, if one doesn't have a bottle in front of him or her, but has a friend who wants to play the spin the bottle game or the truth or dare game, then he or she may sit with his or her mobile phone or laptop screen and start this game, and the bottle will start to spin. No bottle required, nothing is required, just devices required. That's it. And it took only 23 lines of coding. So as I showed you, I have already previewed this app before I started this video, so I won't do this. But as I said, that one thing is there for you, one project is there for you of White Hat Junior. I just completed one of my White Hat Junior classes, and then I did this project in my class. I did some more. I'll not show you everything. If I show you, why will you like White Hat Junior classes? Okay, I'll not show you. So I just completed this one, and I have the project left. So I'll share my screen. I'll show you the project and everything. You are requested to kindly work on the project and share it in the comment section if you are working on it. And it's really very simple, and if possible in my next video I'll share my project, my answer, my project, my solution to you in the next video if it's possible. If I feel like that I'll not share, okay? Now if you're in the comment section, you're posting your project, so the best one I'll show up in the next video. Okay, so now I move on to the project. It's a White Hat Junior project, as I said already. Okay, so this is a video which they have provided. So let me share my sound and let me play it for you. The written is It's Dicey. The video. Now I'll show the hints. So this was my class 26 thing which I showed you just. Now you have invited your friend over to your house to play the game of Snakes and Ladders. Before your friend arrives, you have to ensure that everything is in order. Upon opening the game, you realize that the dice is missing in the game. So to save yourself of an embarrassment, you must make an app that can be used as a dice. Now, getting started. Log in to code.org and click on the following link. I just clicked on the link which was given. Then it was said that click on view code. View code. Click on remix. Then rename the project to class 26 and click save. Rename the project as class 26. This is for me. You can save it as It's Dicey or whatever and click on save. Then you start with the project. Now specific tasks to complete the project. You have an empty canvas to start your project. Create a user interface UI for the app. So you know what's an user interface? The user interface is the designing part only. It is called the user interface. And the following elements are to be added: an image, a blank label, and a button. Now, when the user clicks on the button Roll Me, the label must show a random number from 1 to 6. The image must also correspond to the number shown in the label. There are 6 images already present in the project, each corresponding to one face of the dice. Click on Run once to check if it is working. So that's all. Now submitting the project. I'll show you the hint section later. First let's finish with it. Submitting the project. So this is for me, this is not for you. Now use the set number block and set the ID to the label that you have created. Do not use like this one. Use this set number block, not the set text, okay? Now use this random number blocks. So use this one, not this math.random. And set it to from 1 to 6. Put it in the set number block in the number area. Now every image will have an ID and URL. The ID identifies the image. The URL denotes the image itself. You'll have to use the set image URL block to update the image to the correct dice event. Please see the example below. So this is the example. Finally, remember, you'll have to use multiple if and if else condition blocks. Remember, try your best. That's more important than being correct, okay? Well, now one thing I have to tell you that regarding the dice image, you have to gather it by yourself. You have to get it yourself from internet only you get, or you can take any other ways to get the dice images. But you know that dice has 6 sides and how many numbers are written in which side. So I have planned to take screenshots of this video. I'll play it and take screenshots, crop it and then paste it. So, but you don't have this opportunity if you are not a Whitehead Junior student. And if you want to be one, I am there to help you. I'm there to get you offers and I'm there to get you gifts, lots of gifts. For that, you have to let me know in the comment section with your name and your email address. I'll contact you through your email address and your telephone number. You have to provide me in that email address so that I can bring a friend to class, my class. Bring a friend to my class option. I can book a class for you in the time I choose, or I'll discuss it with you if you are interested. And if you are not interested, then I have nothing to do. It's your mistake only. I should call it mistake because it's your not good, right? You will gain I myself gain so much knowledge of coding, of my apps and of my games. So some of you, I tell some of you that are you interested in coding? Yeah. Some of you say that yes, I am interested, and even some of you have taken bring a friend to your class with me. I think 9 or 10 people have taken. So no, not through my YouTube channel, personally through me they have taken. But some of you said that no, I'm not interested. Some of you said that I have taken classes in Whitehead Junior, but I'm not interested. Fine, you need not be interested, but why not bring a friend to a class, demo class? So after the demo class, if you enroll yourself, if you want to enroll yourself, then you'll get so much offers. And in this demo class, you'll get lots of points. Those who personally know me are being again and again requested that please just use this chance. You have a good opportunity. Just use it, right? Now, if you come to my part, how do I book the class? So, for example, I put the friend's number. For example, this is a friend's number and I click on invite friend. And it's really very easy. I get a link to copy and then I paste it. Hope you like this video. Put a thumbs up to this and subscribe to my channel, Coding Station.